Try to make a short video, just gathering clips of things people normally ask me about the bed. Just kind of going through everything. This is just a look at the blind spot radars. This is how I do them now. I do aim to get a 3D printer soon, start diving into that, or partnering up possibly. I've been talking to a couple people to try to not have to get it out of the taillight, but that is in fact what I do. It's just a cover. The radars are mounted behind there. This is the OEM puck system hitch that comes up factory on these Fords. All I did was make this saddle. It has two 5/8 bolts running through it and one 1/2 inch bolt right there. Just grabbing what I can, and then the holes right there take the stainless steel U-bolts. Will drop through and I'll bolt them in from underneath. This is what it looks like on the top side. Same factory, main puck there. You drop in your ball or whatever you got. And then these U-bolts just drop right through that saddle. There's bolts or nuts on the bottom side under the saddle. You pull them up to where you need them, hook your chains, and then they just drop right down. You're not using them there. Not an eyesore. I don't rattle around or anything either. It's not too shabby. Show off some of the lighting. Got a marker in every corner. Got a white LED in every box. Running. Like I said, those turn white when you reverse. There's a picture of it in my other post. License plate. Running lights. These rails that I do, I actually found, if you look at back on my page, you can see where I tested the double rings. I actually found triples, so these will do even more that than what you saw in the video. Rated for a little higher even, but I still call them 1,000 pounds per strap. You could do 5 of them, 5,000 pounds per bed. That's the most I'll rate these things as far as tying down. But these lights in here, they are now used for, go in here real quick. He's got to switch his relay around so that this upfitter switch will be always on, but for now you got to turn the truck on. So cargo lights, maybe just show off lights if you want to drive around showing off, but primarily cargo lights. They're really bright at night. You can see everything on the deck. You're hitching up, whatever. And then nowadays, I'll go ahead and turn this truck off. I'll do hazards. They're actually tied in to not only when you hit the brakes. I'm going to go back a little bit. You hit the brakes, they all go red. Or if you hit the blinker on just one side or the other, one side will light up with. Pretty neat. Previously I got a complaint about that factory rear view camera. I was just putting them in the back of the bed, and apparently they couldn't see their ball anymore, so I started doing this protrusion here. I was a little skeptical about it at first, but it doesn't look that bad, I don't think. Those these marker LEDs in the back, these are red, but they turn white when you reverse. So I noticed there was a glare, so I actually blacked the top half of that so it didn't glare the camera when they kick on white. I'll show you the view of the camera. So I'll show you here. Hood ajar, I know that. But no seatbelt, hood ajar, fog lights on, whatever. There's no warnings or anything. Its blind spot sensors are working fine. Its rear parking aid, all that. Everything is right back how you brought it here. And we'll show you the backup view. This the screen doesn't come through great on my phone's camera for some reason, but you see there, you can see the ball. That's just a hitch I threw in there that I had laying around, but got everything all taken care of nicely. Vehicle data, anyways. And last, there's the headache rack diesel cell, all integrated in here. They normally hold about 65 gallons. There's baffles throughout it to stop the surge back and forth. Normally I put the pump up top, but he actually had his own pump he wanted. I mounted it on the outside of the box out there, and yeah, reach in here and grab your hose and start filling. The switch for this is on that upfitter in his cab as well, so it's controlled in the cab. Click it on in there and get to pumping.